Ouija boards always one of those things that when you see people messing with them in a video or an animation, you think like, oh snap, something bad about to happen. They messing with forces that they don't understand. Trying to communicate with the dead or other dimensions, probably not a good idea. Regardless if it's a physical Ouija board or the dark web. Let's react to this animation by Dr NoSleep, guys. Make sure to subscribe to him and let's get into it.
There I was, tirelessly typing away at my keyboard on a Saturday night.
All right.
Instead of going out and meeting people.
I do that all the time.
Fair enough. With a pandemic raging throughout the country, I had a decent excuse.
That's a
But
thing.
truth be told, my life wasn't any different even prior to Corona.
All right.
My daily vice was a few too many hours of browsing the dark web.
It's like
I found a handful of chat rooms where I could
still
mindlessly
learn
waste
all
my
the time.
time until I finally found a moment of shut-eye.
I
I'd
get
even made a
family
few
though to
decent internet
communicate
pen
with, you know.
pals who I'd kept in touch with for years.
Sure.
And I wasn't
Online
about to
friends.
stop there.
I got a community.
But my story
Discord.
starts on
Join
the
it.
dark web
Link in the
forum,
description.
simply called Station 94.
Station 94.
How the name
okay.
came to be, no one really knows, as the creator has long since abandoned the project.
For sure.
But those of us who still remain have taken over the message boards to talk about obscure movies.
All right.
That's where I met Zach. He was one of the few users who'd managed to snatch a name without any numbers behind it. And he was proud
He's
of
an
it.
old school.
Though according
For
to
sure.
old posts, there were already several people with his name. An odd glitch or pure luck, he didn't know. We
Okay.
talk about our favorite movies and music. And
Yeah.
though I considered myself almost a pop culture aficionado, he sometimes managed to throw out bizarre references I couldn't understand, nor find online. I'm just nerdier
He's
than
old
you,
school.
he'd say. But
Yeah.
those moments weren't all that strange.
Right.
What truly confused me were times when we talked about movies we'd both seen 100 times, but small details wouldn't match. Quotes, scenes, endings. The movies were definitely the same, but certain
right.
things had changed, as if he was watching a different cut I somehow didn't know about.
Like a different dimension.
Just watch it again, I know I'm right, he'd say as he told me about scenes from Star Wars that absolutely couldn't possibly exist.
All right.
Of course I'd rewatch the movies, but each time I'd be left unsatisfied to the point where I
Yeah.
thought he had to be messing with me.
Sure.
It would happen the other way around as well. I'd tell him about movies he'd never heard about, claiming he couldn't find them anywhere online. He mentioned celebrities who died years ago, and then acted surprised when I hadn't seen their latest
Yeah,
movie.
that's crazy.
But the most bizarre
It's another
incident
dimension.
came after I'd been watching a series on the Chernobyl nuclear meltdown. We were discussing the dangers of nuclear energy and how it could be used to end us at a moment's notice. I know it sounds dangerous, but it's clean, you know? And these days there's hardly any risk at all, he'd say. Yeah, I know. But then why put that kind of energy into bombs? I argued. It's not like anyone is going to use them. Mutually assured destruction ensures that. You say that as if they haven't blown up 2 cities. I shot
Right.
back. What? He asked as if he had no clue what I was talking about.
So, Hiroshima, Nagasaki? Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Never heard those names. I mean, geography isn't my strong suit. But what do you mean they were blown up? 1945.
Part of history, bro.
It's what ended the war in Japan. They leveled 2 cities. Are you serious? I asked. A pause followed. I could see him start to type, but then delete whatever he wanted to say. It was one of the first times I'd seen Zach speechless.
Right.
It was actually kind of amusing. He'd always been the smarter of the two of us.
Sure.
But I finally had something on him, and I wanted to savor the moment.
So pop culture
Dude,
references.
He started. The Second World War ended in 1947. I almost let out an audible laugh. You serious? I asked. Yeah, no nuclear weapons were used, nor have they ever been used. I don't know who taught you history, but you should demand a refund.
What?
He wasn't joking. Which
I didn't
confused
pay
me.
for school,
He
bruh.
spoke with such certainty, even though I knew
Like,
he
it
couldn't possibly
definitely
be
happened.
wrong.
It's a
So I
national
decided to ask about other
travesty.
important moments in history.
Tragedy, too.
When did the Berlin Wall fall? I asked. 1990, he answered, 1 year off. When did the Soviet Union break up? They never did, he stated.
Whoa,
confused.
no.
That's when it was starting to dawn on me.
Yeah.
All the times we'd
Things
seen
are
similar
different there.
but different movies. The dead
That would
actors
have to be
supposedly
weird,
being
somebody
alive,
that was
the
so
historical
sure.
events that are just slightly different. The
Speaking
year
like
on his
this to
end
you
was the
online,
same,
right?
but it was a different universe. I need your email. I have to send you some things, I said. He obliged.
Zach123 at
I started sending him
hotmail.com.
emails.
You know it's a
But
different
instead of a
dimension. Nobody
response,
uses Hotmail
The
anymore.
emails were returned as if the receiver simply
Did
didn't
not exist.
It doesn't work. Try mine, I said, and gave him my personal email. Did you get it? He asked. No. A theory was forming in my head that the dark web forum we'd used to chat was the only link we had between worlds. I should have been nervous, scared even. But instead, I just felt excited. Luckily, Zach felt the same way. And though neither of us could prove that we were telling the truth, the forum didn't even allow for photos nor links. It just got removed by the moderator bots.
All right.
We spent the entirety of the night talking about worldly differences. In all honesty, our worlds were fairly similar, which is probably why his universe was the one I'd connected to. Ancient history all matched, and our first differences started somewhere around the 1900s.
Ancient history matched.
Though we couldn't pinpoint the exact event that divided our timelines.
Okay.
But at some point during the night, Zach just vanished. I figured he must have fallen asleep, but when I didn't hear from him for 3 days, I was worried the link had been broken.
Oh no.
During that time, I must have sent him dozens of messages before he replied with a cryptic, vague, and horrifying message. They're watching us. We don't have much time.
What?
Zach,
oh my
what's
God,
going on?
Dude.
I asked. After we started talking about alternate universes, some guys showed up at my doorstep. They pulled out some badges and just let themselves in. They confiscated my computer, telling me it was for national security. They didn't say much, but I overheard them mentioning something about other worlds, all of them being doomed.
Oh no.
What do you mean? I don't know, but I've been looking around with some more, well, experienced friends. They took the challenge and dug up as much information as they could. Apparently, our two universes are just two of thousands we've already detected.
Like
But the thing
simulation
is,
type stuff.
once two universes discover each other, they're destined to feed off each other until one is destroyed.
What?
The only reason we've survived so long is because ours actively seek out and annihilate the others before they can affect us. I don't have many leaked documents to go on, but we've ruined hundreds of alternate dimensions, and because we talked, yours is next.
What the
I'm so
hell,
sorry.
bruh? Zach,
I didn't
what are
know
you
how to
saying?
respond. I just read over the message
What are you
repeatedly
saying?
until the text finally sank in. If we hadn't spoken, they never would have known.
Oh, so
I
it's your
didn't
fault
mean
now.
for this to happen.
So it's your fault now,
I
Zach.
know,
Is that what you're
Zach.
telling me?
But I need to know how to stop them. I'll try to find help, but it's just a matter of time before they find me. They didn't know I had access through my old phone, so they left it. But no, they're watching. I don't have much time. I'll contact you soon.
Oh my lord,
That was
dude.
the last message I ever got from Zach. He never returned with a message. And according to the dark
They
web
got
forum,
Zach.
his user never even existed. Which means the only link we had to each
They
other
done wiped
has
your
been
friend
broken.
clean, bruh.
I don't know what his universe has planned for ours, but I know they've already done it to countless other dimensions.
What are you gonna do
and
on
there's nothing
Saturdays
we can
now,
do
bro?
to stop them.
Man, what are you gonna do on Saturdays now? If you used to talking with Zach and Zach's not there no more. The dark web, ladies and gentlemen. Dr NoSleep. Make sure to subscribe to him as well as a couple other reaction videos that I've done that I think you'll love. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.